Hello and welcome to the herb scene. My name's Greg. Here at the herb scene we do a little of everything. I mean we're all about natural remedies. In this case some gardening. This happens to be hydroponics. We just do a little bit of everything here that has to do with natural living. I've had a lot of people ask me about hydroponics. That's one of my biggest things. I do have created it's a floating raft. It's a lettuce raft is the type of hydroponic we have here. I call it a floating salad maker. Actually made this yesterday. I did a video. One of the cameras didn't work. Big mess, whatever. But I want to show you kind of what I've got here. It's a very simple way to have to grow your own lettuce all year round. Matter of fact, it seems like every other week we're finding out that don't buy the romaine because it'll kill you. Well, just grow your own. It's easy. All right, with this system, basically all of these parts can come from one of those big stores. We all have that big W store. I think here in our town we've got 5 of them. But anyway, you can basically buy everything in one stop. Got a 18-gallon tub. It's just a black tub with a lid. Now I've cut a hole in the lid, and I'll explain why here shortly. But got our tub. Our tub is full of water. We've got an old piece of styrofoam. This was just a lid off of an old cooler. We've got our cups. These are hydroponic cups, and probably can't get those at the W store, but you can get them online or like a greenhouse or something like that. But what I've done, if you can see, and I'll try to make it, I've got just the clay pellets in there, and then I have an insert here. It's just a rapid grow type insert. I do have seeds in there. Make sure they're still in there. We had a pretty big storm last night, so this was actually a little fuller than I like. Had to take some water out of it this morning. But what we do is we create this little cup, and we use the clay balls to hold the seeds, basically the rapid grow material, and we just place them in. Now the lid, I'll show you this as well. This is a hole saw. It's just if you can see that, I cut it out with just a cordless drill and a 2 3/4 inch hole saw. Very important. They're not easy to find. You sometimes have to order them online. But 2 3/4 works perfect. These cups do happen to have a pretty good lip on them. Some don't. So 2 3/4 works good. Biggest trick when you're cutting your hole is to turn it backwards. You got your drill, you got your hole saw. You want to go in reverse. It'll cut right through it, but it also won't just tear it to shreds. Also, if you're doing hydroponics with plastic tubing or something like that, same situation. You want to go in reverse when you cut that hole. Okay, so I've got, in this case, just 4 plants. It's a small system, but it's now the center one it's just a dummy cup, if you can see that. I use that so that I can pull it out and put more water and solution in. I do use just a regular feed solution. This is not aquaponics where you would use fish poo. I do not do that. It's a neat system. I like how it works. I don't like watching the poor fish in there, and I don't know. I've seen some where they're just in big tubs, and what a life, really. But anyway, nothing wrong with aquaponics. I just don't do it myself. Now, I'm going to take this out and set it aside. That is the raft, and I'll say a little more about it. Now, all this is just basically, 18 gallons worth of water with a little bit of solution in it. But plants need basically sun, water, food, oxygen. Okay, so here's your oxygen. Again, from that big W store. just I think these are 12-inch maybe, but just a couple of the 12-inch aerator stones that you'd put in an aquarium. I cut up a plastic hanger, and I'm just using some tie wraps just to hold it in place so they don't float around down there. But all that's doing is providing the oxygen to the roots of the plants. Then, oops, this is plugged in, so I might not be able to show you. But I just have, can you see that? Hold on just a second here, make sure we're still live. We are, okay. I'm going to do this. All this is just a 2-port, yeah, there it is. All it is a 2-port aerator, just again like what you would use for an aquarium, and that's blowing the oxygen into the tote here, and again that's just resting on the bottom. I don't know, I'll try to show you that, but see, we're just bubbling, just giving oxygen to everything. It's a great, I mean, it just really works slicker than heck. Okay, so now that is really about the gist of it. I'll put my raft back in. There you go. Now you'll notice I have these skews. They're bamboo skewers. My wife would correct me. Skewers, I guess. I use those because I've cut this lid out. One thing you don't want with hydroponics is sunlight on the water. That causes algae. Algae's not good. You got to clean your tank a lot. And I don't like doing that part, so I try to protect the water from the sun as much as possible. The sun is for the plants, not the water. So I fit the lid like that, and I use any office place, or the Big W place probably has them, but I use these just to clip this, because when you get water in it, it tends to want to expand. So you just put a couple clips on it, and there you go. And then these, I might have to position them a little different, but what that does is allow the raft to go up and down as the water level changes. Okay. Again, you just take this one out and you can pump the water back up, but don't worry if that goes down a little bit. It's not going to hurt anything. You're still getting plenty of sun. You got your aeration. Nothing's changing. That's it. We're just going to wait a while, and we'll have lettuce. Now I have 4 different types of lettuce in here. Romaine, I think, was 1 or 2 of these little devils. I've got some spicy lettuce. I love, that's some of that spicier lettuce that you can put in a lot of the plant, or a lot of your salads. That's really about it. I tell you, if you want to go to theherbscene.com, we do have an online community that we're just starting. It's really neat. I think people would once they get into it and understand what we're doing, they're really going to enjoy it. It's like a Facebook community, but just way beyond. You can do, you can go into video chat rooms and things that say you have a particular interest and you want to even start your own group within the community. You can do it. There's a lot of things you can do there. Again, just go to theherbscene.com. I'm going to redo the website a little bit. It will allow you to go right into the community. All you have to do is kind of, you start your own little house, your home within the community, and then from there we'll just get to know each other and learn a lot from each other. That's really the main goal here. The Herb Scene is we're about natural remedies for both humans and pets. Jolene and I are pet parents, so we do, we have a lot of concerns about our pets. Vet bills are unbelievable, so the more we can do naturally for them and us, great. I don't go to vet myself, but I don't like to go to the doctor either. So anyway, before I go on another whole tangent, I wanted to show you this and let you know that there's a lot more out there that we do. I'll probably do an introductory video to what the herb scene is all about, but kind of gave you a good idea. theherbscene.com. Anyway, I'm Greg. Thanks for stopping by. I'll shut this thing off, and we'll see you at the next video.